Green fodder is an important component of livestock feeding for economic gains. The success of livestock industry largely depends on year-round availability of green fodder. Our country has particular reasons to be extremely conscious of the importance of technology on year-round fodder production, since we have enormous cattle population dependent on this cheap and nutritious source of animal feed. Apart from the chronic underfeeding of Indian cattle in general, a new dimension of introduction of high-yielding cattle has been added throughout the country. Feeding them systematically is a problem. There has been witnessed a sharp increase in the prices of concentrate feeds. Green fodder would thus has to play a major role for livestock rearing. The Indian Grassland and Fodder Research Institute located at Jhansi is engaged in research to evolve the new varieties and technology for year-round fodder production systems such as overlapping cropping system, multiple cropping system, and perennial fodder production system. This would go a long way in supporting the livestock feeding systems at cheaper cost. This overlapping cropping system involves combination of appropriate forage species, which could ensure regular supply of green fodder throughout the year, especially to meet the requirement of large dairy farmers. In between the two rows of hybrid Napier, Barseem in winters and cowpea in summers are grown. In this technique, Barseem is sown in the well-prepared field in the month of October. (20 to 25 tons FYM or compost is applied before field preparation, and 20 kg per hectare nitrogen and 80 kg per hectare phosphate is applied at the time of field preparation. For better yield of Barseem in the first cut, mixed sowing of mustard at the rate of 2 kg per hectare proved beneficial. The Barseem seed should be treated with culture for proper germination. Two light irrigations are required till Barseem crop is established. Afterwards, irrigate the crop after every 15 days in winter and every 10 days in spring. The first cut of Barseem should be taken after 45 days after sowing and subsequent cuts after every 35 days. Planting of high-yielding perennial grass like hybrid Napier or Guinea is taken up during February-March in 100 cm apart rows immediately after third or fourth cutting of Barseem. The spacing between grass rows can be adjusted to facilitate the use of appropriate farm machinery. In such situation, the total forage yield may be reduced. Hybrid Napier becomes fibrous when the harvesting is delayed. Alternatively, thin-stemmed, soft and leafy Nandi grass proves better. After the Barsim crop is over in April-May, the inter-row spaces are cultivated and sown with cowpea. The irrigations are required at an interval of 8 to 10 days. The primary growth of the grass is harvested after 75 days of planting, and subsequent cuttings are taken at an interval of 30 to 40 days in different seasons. Cowpea is harvested just before the onset of monsoon. The grass is fertilized with 40 to 50 kilograms per hectare nitrogen for each cut. After harvest of cowpea, the field is treated with manure at the rate of 20 to 25 tons of FYM or compost, 40 to 50 kilograms per hectare nitrogen, 50 kilograms per hectare phosphate, and 50 kilograms per hectare potash. In the second year, Barsim is sown in the beginning of November. Similarly, in summer, cowpea is grown and the same operational cycle is repeated. The green fodder yield produced by different crops in a year is 250 to 280 tons per hectare. In multiple cropping system, 3 to 4 annual forage crops are grown on a particular piece of land in a calendar year. The crop sequences are tailored with an objective of achieving high yield of green nutritious forage and maintaining the fertility of the soil. The system ensures regular supply of green forage when staggered. Sowing and harvesting schedules are followed. The multiple crop sequences like Barsim plus mustard, followed by maize plus cowpea, followed by MP cherry plus cowpea, and also Barsim plus mustard, followed by MP cherry plus cowpea are found better. High yielding fodder crops and the variety should be selected keeping in view the area, soil type, field conditions, irrigation, etc. During rainy season, sometimes it becomes difficult to re-sow the field due to incessant rains and wetting of the soil. Under such conditions, multi-cut fodders can be sown in the beginning of the summer for continuous supply of green forage throughout the summer and rainy season. Mixed cropping of gramineaceous and leguminous fodder crop is better from the viewpoint of harvest quality and maintenance of soil fertility over a long period. The paired rows of cowpea should be intercropped in paired rows of sorghum or maize for better production. This system provides better growth and requires less fertilizer. The green fodder production varies from 180 to 190 tons per hectare. It is possible to economize the use of irrigation water and tillage practices in year-round forage production through Perennial fodder production system. Hybrid Napier IGFRI number 3, an erect leafy and compact variety grown in association with Subabul K8 in paired rows, produces nutritious fodder under irrigated conditions. The Subabul plants are raised in nursery are planted in paired rows. Similarly, the hybrid Napier is also planted in paired rows. This system is less susceptible to fluctuation in soil moisture and might prove more suitable for southern and northeastern regions of the country where both the components continue to grow throughout the year. The system produces 240 tons per hectare green fodder. To conserve the surplus fodder for lean period, hay and silage making are important. For silage making, fodder crops like sorghum, maize, hybrid Napier, oats, Barsim are suitable. The silage is prepared in the silage pit and it minimizes the nutrient losses. The proper compaction of chaff fodder should be ensured. The institute scientists have also worked out the efficient methods of hay making. Beside higher yields, the advantages of year-round fodder production are continuous flow of green forest throughout the year from the same piece of land, efficient use of inter-row spaces through intercropping of berseem during winter season when grass remains dormant, improvement in physiochemical and biological properties of the soil under grass-legume mixtures, saving of water and fertilizer as grass is established in standing crop of berseem and cowpea is grown on residual soil fertility. The availability of green fodder round the year at farmers' fields would go a long way in reducing the cost of animal feeding, consequently also reducing the cost of milk production. The IGFRI has conclusively demonstrated the cultivation and advantages of year-round fodder production.